Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Composting weeds, a comprehensive guide for small and large heaps. Composting weeds can be a fantastic way to recycle garden waste, improve your soil, and reduce your reliance on synthetic fertilizers. However, it also comes with a crucial caveat: you need to kill weed seeds and rhizomes effectively before they're spread back into your garden. This guide will cover the principles of composting weeds in both small and large heaps, emphasizing the importance of achieving sufficient heat and providing practical tips for success. Understanding the challenge, why weeds need special attention. Weeds are resilient. They've evolved to survive and thrive in challenging conditions. Their seeds can remain viable in the soil for years, and some weeds, like bindweed or quackgrass, propagate through underground stems, rhizomes, that can regrow even from small fragments. Therefore, merely throwing weeds into a standard compost heap without proper preparation can lead to spreading them around your garden when you use the finished compost. The key: heat and time. The critical factor in successfully composting weeds is achieving and maintaining a high temperature for a sufficient duration. This is known as hot composting or thermophilic composting. High temperatures kill weed seeds and break down rhizomes, rendering them harmless. Ideal temperature range: 130 degrees Fahrenheit to 160 degrees Fahrenheit, 55 degrees Celsius to 71 degrees Celsius. Duration: maintain this temperature range for at least 1 to 3 weeks, turning the pile to ensure all parts are exposed to the heat. Longer is better, especially for tougher weeds. Why cold composting, passive composting, is not suitable? Cold composting, a more passive process that relies on natural decomposition at ambient temperatures, rarely reaches temperatures high enough to kill weed seeds. While it can be useful for general garden waste, it's not recommended for weeds. 2. Planning your compost heap: size matters. The size of your compost heap significantly impacts its ability to reach and maintain high temperatures. Small heap: smaller than 1 cubic yard. These heaps are more challenging to heat up and require diligent management. Large heap: 1 cubic yard or larger. Larger heaps retain heat more effectively and are better suited for composting weeds. 3. The ingredients: browns and greens, and water. Composting relies on a balanced mix of carbon-rich materials, browns, and nitrogen-rich materials, greens. This carbon-to-nitrogen ratio, CN ratio, is crucial for microbial activity, which generates the heat necessary for decomposition. Browns, carbon-rich. These materials provide energy for the microbes. Examples include dried leaves, shredded cardboard, non-glossy, newspaper, shredded, straw, wood chips, small quantities, sawdust, small quantities, greens, nitrogen-rich. These materials provide protein for the microbes. Examples include weeds, before they seed, or pre-treated as described below. Grass clippings. Vegetable scraps. Coffee grounds. Manure, from herbivores like cows, horses, or chickens. Ideal CN ratio. The ideal CN ratio for hot composting is around 25:1 to 30:1, browns to greens. Think of it like a cake recipe: too much of one ingredient throws everything off. It's not an exact science, but aim for roughly 2 parts browns for every 1 part green. Water. Moisture is also essential. The compost heap should be as damp as a wrung-out sponge. 4. Preparing the weeds for composting, critical steps. Before adding weeds to your compost, you need to minimize the risk of seed survival and rhizome regeneration. Here are several effective methods. Asterisk 1. Solarization, recommended for large amounts of weeds. This is a natural and highly effective method, especially for large quantities of weeds. Asterisk procedure. Asterisk 1. Collect weeds in a black plastic bag, heavy-duty contractor bag. 2. Add a small amount of water, just enough to dampen the weeds. 3. Tie the bag tightly, sealing it to create a mini greenhouse. 4. Place the bag in direct sunlight for 4 to 6 weeks during the hottest part of the year. 5. The heat inside the bag will reach temperatures high enough to kill seeds and rhizomes. Asterisk benefits. Asterisk effective, simple, no chemicals, requires minimal active management. Asterisk limitations. Asterisk requires sufficient sunlight and time. Not suitable for immediate composting. Can smell unpleasant. Asterisk 2. Weed tea, for smaller amounts, especially rhizomatous weeds. This method uses anaerobic decomposition without oxygen, to break down weeds. Asterisk procedure. Asterisk 1. Place weeds in a bucket with a lid. 2. Fill the bucket with water, submerging the weeds completely. 3. Weigh the weeds down, example with a brick, to keep them submerged. 4. Seal the bucket tightly. 5. Let it sit for 2 to 4 weeks. The water will become foul-smelling and anaerobic. 6. Dilute the weed tea with water, 1 part tea to 10 parts water, and use it as a liquid fertilizer. The remaining solid sludge can be added to the compost heap, as the weed seeds and rhizomes should be dead. Asterisk benefits. Asterisk breaks down tough rhizomes. Produces a nutrient-rich liquid fertilizer. Asterisk limitations. Asterisk smelly process. Requires careful dilution. Asterisk 3. Drying, for weeds before seeding. Asterisk procedure. Asterisk spread the weeds out in a sunny location on a tarp or hard surface until they are completely dry and brittle. The drying process will kill most seeds. Asterisk benefits. Asterisk simple and requires no special equipment. Asterisk limitations. Asterisk only effective before the weeds produce seeds. May not kill all weed seeds, especially from hardy varieties. V. Building your compost heap, layering and activating. 1. Choose a location. Asterisk select a well-drained area that is easily accessible with a water source nearby. Avoid areas near tree roots that might compete for nutrients. 2. Build the foundation. Asterisk start with a layer of coarse browns, example twigs, branches, to improve aeration at the base of the pile. 3. Layer browns and greens. Asterisk alternate layers of brown and green materials, adding water to each layer as needed to maintain a damp consistency. A typical layering might look like this. Asterisk 6 to 8 inches of browns, dried leaves, shredded cardboard. Asterisk 3 to 4 inches of greens, pre-treated weeds, grass clippings. Asterisk water to dampen. Asterisk repeat. 4. Activate your pile. Optional, adding a compost activator can help jumpstart the decomposition process. Options include asterisk compost starter, available at garden centers. Asterisk finished compost. Asterisk manure. Asterisk nitrogen fertilizer, use sparingly. 5. Monitor temperature. Asterisk use a compost thermometer to track the temperature of your pile. This is crucial for successful weed composting. 6. Managing your compost heap, turning, watering, and troubleshooting. Asterisk turning. Asterisk turning the compost pile is essential for aeration and even distribution of heat. Asterisk frequency. Asterisk turn the pile every 3 to 7 days, especially during the initial hot phase. Asterisk how to turn asterisk use a pitchfork or shovel to move materials from the outside of the pile to the inside, and vice versa. This ensures that all parts of the compost get exposed to the high temperatures. Asterisk watering asterisk keep the compost pile consistently damp, like a wrung-out sponge. Water as needed, especially during dry periods. Asterisk troubleshooting asterisk. Asterisk pile not heating up asterisk. Asterisk insufficient greens asterisk add more nitrogen-rich materials, grass clippings, manure. Asterisk too dry asterisk add water. Asterisk pile too small asterisk consider combining with another compost pile or adding more materials to increase volume. Asterisk poor aeration asterisk turn the pile more frequently. Asterisk pile smells bad, ammonia. Asterisk too many greens asterisk add more carbon-rich materials, browns. Asterisk pile too wet asterisk turn the pile to aerate and allow excess moisture to evaporate. Asterisk pile smells rotten, anaerobic. Asterisk poor aeration asterisk turn the pile more frequently and consider adding coarser materials to improve drainage. 7. Composting weeds in a small heap, extra considerations. Small heaps present unique challenges for weed composting. Asterisk insulation asterisk consider insulating the heap to help retain heat. You can use materials like straw bales or old blankets. Asterisk frequent turning asterisk turn the pile more frequently, every 2 to 3 days, to distribute heat evenly. Asterisk pre-treatment is essential asterisk the solarization or weed tea methods are crucial for small heaps to ensure that weed seeds are killed. Asterisk monitor temperature closely asterisk use a compost thermometer and be prepared to adjust the brown/green ratio or moisture level to maintain the desired temperature range. Asterisk smaller batches asterisk compost weeds in smaller batches to ensure that the pile heats up effectively. 8. The finished compost, verification and use. Asterisk verification asterisk the finished compost should be dark brown and crumbly, with an earthy smell. You should no longer be able to identify the original materials. Asterisk weed seed test asterisk to be extra cautious, conduct a weed seed test. Take a sample of the finished compost and place it in a pot. Keep it watered and monitor for weed growth. If weeds sprout, the compost was not hot enough and should not be used in areas prone to weed infestation. Asterisk use asterisk the finished compost can be used as a soil amendment, mulch, or potting mix. It will improve soil structure, drainage, and fertility. 9. Code example, conceptual monitoring compost temperature. While composting isn't about code, this Python example demonstrates how you could monitor and track the temperature of your compost pile using a hypothetical sensor. This is mostly for illustrative purposes and not a fully functional system. Explanation of the code asterisk. 1 get_compost_temperature, asterisk this function simulates reading a temperature sensor. In a real-world scenario, you would need to use a library to interface with a physical temperature sensor, example a DS18B20 temperature sensor connected to a Raspberry Pi. It returns a temperature value in Fahrenheit. 2 log_temperature, asterisk this function logs the temperature readings to a text file, compost_log.txt, along with a timestamp. You could easily adapt this to log to a database or a more sophisticated data analysis system. 3 main, asterisk. Asterisk the main function is the heart of the program. Asterisk it enters a while true loop, which means it will run indefinitely until you interrupt it, example by pressing Ctrl+C. Asterisk inside the loop, it calls get_compost_temperature, to get the current temperature. Asterisk it then calls log_temperature, to record the temperature. Asterisk it checks if the temperature is within the ideal range, 130 to 160 degrees Fahrenheit, and prints an appropriate message. *time.sleep, 3600, pauses the program for 1 hour, 3600 seconds, before the next temperature reading. The try, except keyboard interrupt block allows you to gracefully stop the program by pressing Ctrl+C. Important considerations for a real system hardware you would need a physical temperature sensor, a microcontroller, like a Raspberry Pi or Arduino, and potentially a way to transmit the data wirelessly, example Wi-Fi. Sensor placement carefully consider where to place the temperature sensor within the compost pile to get a representative reading. Data logging for more sophisticated analysis, store the data in a database, example SQLite, MySQL, or use a data visualization tool. Alerts set up alerts, example email or SMS, to notify you if the temperature falls outside the desired range. Automation you could potentially automate the turning process using a motor and controller based on temperature readings. Conclusion. Composting weeds effectively requires careful planning, diligent management, and a commitment to achieving high temperatures. By following the guidelines outlined in this guide, you can safely and sustainably recycle your garden waste and create valuable compost for your plants. Remember to prioritize pre-treating weeds, monitor the temperature of your compost heap, and adjust your techniques as needed. Good luck.